The Pattern Detective. Understanding people and personality through handwriting, Myers-Briggs, tarot archetypes, and astrology. The ENFJ Personality Decoded through 4 different lenses. Here we look at handwriting analysis, the Myers-Briggs type indicator, tarot archetypes, and astrology. Let's go. In this section, we'll look at the ENFJ through the lens of the Myers-Briggs system, a way of understanding how their mind takes in information, makes decisions, and moves through the world. ENFJs lead with relational insight, guided by a deeper intuitive pattern beneath the surface. They act with grounded presence and refine their understanding through quiet inner logic. They're not extroverted cheerleaders, they're intuitive strategists with a warm interface. Extroverted feeling is the ENFJ's guiding force, the ability to read emotional systems, sense what's needed, and respond with intention. Beneath that relational awareness is introverted intuition, a deeper pattern sense that helps ENFJs understand meaning, direction, and potential. Extroverted sensing adds presence and immediacy, helping ENFJs act decisively, stay grounded, and bring their vision into the real world. And at the quietest layer is introverted thinking, a small but essential voice that clarifies, organizes, and brings structure to their insight. So that's the ENFJ mind, relational, intuitive, grounded, and quietly analytical, a pattern of warmth and vision working together. Next we'll go on to tarot, and we'll look at the archetypal mirrors, major arcana tarot cards associated with ENFJ. Strength reflects ENFJ's way of leading, not through force, but through calm, steady pressure. It's the quiet courage to guide others with compassion, even when the path is uncertain. Then we have the sun, which mirrors the ENFJ's radiant energy, the ability to illuminate, encourage, and bring clarity. It's the warmth they offer so naturally, helping others see what's possible. And the third one is the Empress, which captures the ENFJ's instinct to nurture growth, to create spaces where people can flourish. It's the archetype of emotional generosity, creative support, and steady encouragement. Together, these archetypes reveal the ENFJ's essence, a guiding presence shaped by warmth, clarity, and quiet strength. They illuminate a spirit devoted to helping others to grow, one meaningful connection at a time. Next, we'll look at astrology symbols relating to ENFJ personality. When we use astrology here, we're not saying every ENFJ belongs to a specific sign. These patterns simply reflect similar qualities, grounded, practical, rooted in what's reliable. Think of them as symbolic parallels, not fixed labels. Leo reflects ENFJ's warm leadership, that radiant presence that naturally uplifts others. It's the heart-centered confidence that brings encouragement, clarity, and light wherever they go. The second one here is Libra, the ENFJ's relational intelligence, the instinct to harmonize, to understand, to attune. It's the quiet diplomacy that helps them navigate emotions with grace and create balance all around them. Then there's Aquarius, which captures the ENFJ's visionary side, the ability to see what could be, not just what is. It's the humanitarian thread in a personality, guiding them towards purpose, progress, and possibility. Together, these symbols reveal ENFJ's essence, warm in presence, relational in spirit, and visionary at heart, a blend of energy that guides, connects, and inspires the people around them. And now we're going to look at handwriting patterns. Handwriting gives us another doorway into the ENFJ personality, not by defining who they are, but by reflecting the patterns that are already living in them. In this section, we'll look at a few traits often showing up in the ENFJ writing and how they mirror the way this type moves through the world. First of all, we'll look at diplomacy. For here we're looking for the letters M and N getting smaller towards the right, and also entire words getting smaller towards the right. So first there's the capital M noticeably getting smaller towards the right, and there's the whole last name getting smaller towards the right. Roland Michener was a Governor General of Canada, by the way. And next we'll look at positive. This is keeping a positive attitude. So here we're looking for completely straight strokes ending abruptly at the baseline or changing direction with a sharp angle. So if you look at the capital I, the very first letter, it's an example of a completely straight stroke ending abruptly at the baseline, and the T next to it is the same. If you look at the word edit in the middle of the first line, the T there gives an example of a straight downstroke ending abruptly and then changing direction with a sharp angle. So whether it ends or changes with a sharp angle, if it's an absolutely straight line down to the baseline, it's a positive attitude. And then we'll look at determination. So for determination, we're looking at lower extenders being long and straight, and a lower extender is any stroke that goes below the baseline. So here we've got two that are very long and very straight. The longer they are, the longer the determination lasts. The straighter they are, the more direct the determination is. These traits are just a glimpse into how ENFJ energy can appear on the page. Handwriting doesn't create the personality, it simply reveals the deeper patterns that were already there. And that sums up the 4 different types that help you identify the ENFJ personality. 4 lenses, 1 pattern, each modality reveals a different facet of the ENFJ energy. At the heart of ENFJ is a guiding flame, a sense of purpose that illuminates the way forward. They're shaped by vision, grounded in connection, and moved by a genuine desire to help others grow. This is the pattern that keeps appearing, a spirit defined by warmth and clarity and meaning. More from the Pattern Detective coming soon.